Crow Killer here, yeah. I'm putting a new camera angle on. Yeah, I opened up and my camera's out at where I keep my campfire usually in my own encampment. But tonight's a weird night. I'm just waiting on some information. Found out I've got a possibility of canceling my channel for 2 years because iron bars don't allow internet. Not a good deal. No. Just not a good deal. Right now what I'm dealing with is a lot of crap. I have to talk to a lawyer and everything else. So I don't end up being behind iron bars for 2 years. You know what that is? That's awesome. But right now I'm drinking again. What's new? If you drink like I do, I drink about, hold on. I drink about a Coke. I think it's 1.25 liter Coke, and finish it, restart it again, and in between in between shots of those, I drink hard sodas, which restarts your drunkenness again, which is awesome. And I've gone back to using crock pot cooking because, well, I could sit here game about for 3 hours and have something cooked for me while I game for 3 hours and end up with an awesome epic dish, even though it looks like vomit and slop. Yeah, I don't want to throw it on the floor, but it's pretty much tuna noodle casserole, which is awesome. Just awesome. But yeah, I'm kind of having fun with the whole issue of don't insult my hat, because my headgear have done a lot to protect my head, or lack thereof. One hat is a cursed hat already. It gave me I think the first or second video of Stupid People Decorah, Iowa in my channel, which was a good or bad deal. It started my YouTube thing. And right now I've gone to I don't care stage in my life again, which hasn't happened in a year and a half. This always happens when I'm faced with possible jail time. Yeah. The don't care stage is really self-destructive, more or less. I can't start new on this self-destructive path. I need to get help for that, and I'm going to see somebody Friday for it because, well, you don't need to be self-destructive in your life. It's not needed. If you're going to be a self-destructive person, it's not really needed to be around people to sink your ship. You don't need to throw people on your sinking ship with you. Not a good idea. But if you're going to have help and people help you out, it's a good deal. But if you go over to a certain place where you get kicked out of, or make a mutual agreement not to show up for a couple days, and someone tells you how to do your life, it's like, you know what, kid? You're the one insulting a guy that cares enough about you to throw insults right back at you. If not, you know what? If I didn't care, or I didn't give insults to people, it shows how lack of care I have, because that's just how I am. I love my family. I love my sister that's out in the West Coast. She's awesome. If I had the money, I'd bring her out here, take do a bar loop, which is just like a few good bars, and hopefully some bars that don't water down their shit. T-Box, don't go there. I had a watered down beer one time. It was a Coors. Worst kind of Coors ever is when you get your drinks watered down. I drink my whiskey with some flavor. Which is start a drink. If I'm really plastered to the wind, I start doing shots Jack, which kind of gets expensive, but that's a different story for a different day. But Jack is a pretty good drink if you know what you're doing and know how to handle it. I view that my past is my past. It's pretty checkered, but what's heading for the future that's going to end up in my past is not too good a deal. I admit I'm wrong on things, but I speak my piece, I sit light, and I don't, things have happened in my past where I don't want to involve the cops. Cops can't help you on some of these matters because if you call the cops, it's coming back on you anyways, because most of the shit that I pull is, self-inflicted. Why call the cops to ask them to shoot you in the foot when you could shoot yourself in the foot? That makes more sense to shoot yourself in the foot than try and have someone else do it for you. Like the whole channel's been about, I'm gonna be doing something about that, and I'm happy that things are starting to change a little bit around here. My background is gonna be permanent until I can work out some stupid deal with the God blessed lawyer. Don't trust lawyers, don't trust the system. They ain't there for you. They're for themselves, but yeah. If you have a problem, fix it yourself. If you don't trust the system. You can't ever trust the system no more. It's all a bunch about crooks or money. If you're going to be about money, fix the problem yourself, and you'll save about $1,000 an hour. That's what the whole system's about, is trying to make money. It's a business. The whole law system is a business. More money they can make off you for the stupidity that you pull, more stuff you have done wrong, You should actually fix your stuff to be where they can't mess with you too much, and enjoy life as you see fit. Because, my 230 less pound rear end is gonna see how much horse tranquilizer is, not horse tranquilizer, but beer and whiskey is gonna take to make me fall on the floor again, because that was epic, but it sucked terribly, just terribly sucked. And I really should see if my favorite people are around. I was going to go do karaoke tonight because I got a good voice, but yeah, that's a different deal. I like Johnny Cash, I like Hank Williams, but there's a song, if it's sung in the original context, it's pretty awesome, but it's about personal relationships that I've dealt with, and I'm thinking about going back. I don't have exes in Texas. I have exes in Tennessee, which I want to go visit and talk to and see what the hell's going on. Because, the paperwork that I have right now is tremendous. Yeah, we gonna deal with that. YouTube hasn't flagged my channel that I know of, but I do check my videos and check who comments on my videos. because I am my type, that kind of person. Ooh, that's a shot. That ain't. But if you're ever going to smuggle alcohol around town, you have to know how to do it right. You don't walk around with, "Oh, hi, officer. What can we do you for?" That's instant $300 ticket. Then the $10,000 ticket, and so you're almost looking at less than $50,000 if caught. Way to avoid that is know how to drink. Drink at home, or drink at a bar to where you feel happy, but you're not there puking out the door or pissing on the door or whatever. Don't drink to get drunk. Drink to have a good time. I do. That's a good thing. I like my sour mashes. I would just die to get some Tennessee moonshine, Appalachia moonshine. No Cumberland stuff. No. Cumberland is a little different than the Appalachia. If I got Appalachia shine, Appalachia moonshine with some apple pie in it. Oh. If I knew how to make some apple pie or some Appalachia moonshine pie, I wouldn't have to worry about working too much, but that's illegal, and right now, I'm not under house arrest, but I feel like my place is being watched. Not by the cops, but by people otherwise mentioned. I think, I think I need to get my life sorted out to where I got a job, I'm constantly busy, and, well, where I'm not drinking as much, so I actually can go to sleep and not worry about it. And these naps during the day aren't really helping too much with that matter. I really need to sort out my life, but yeah, I also need to get a job. If I got a job, that would be a different situation, so I could have less YouTube, also more money, so I could actually put on YouTube live stream. A live stream video would actually make my channel a little bit better. If you know what I'm talking about and you done YouTube, let me know, because I'm a small enough channel to pay attention, see who you are, and everything like that. And you know, if you're a squeaker, I like you, but if I give you a hard time about things, I like you indefinitely. If I say hi and the conversation stops by my end, it's because I don't like it, and I don't like younger generations, and definitely. I like my brother, but there's a 7 years difference between me and my brother, and, well, I feel sorry for half the stuff that I put him through, but I don't trust where he's living. I don't trust the person where he's living, or who put him in that position. Those people have put me through hell and back, and I don't really care for that crap. If you're going to be a bully, and you're going to try and financially bully somebody, don't do it to your kin. If you're doing it to your kin, just be a dick, or a total bitch about things. Yeah, I don't trust you. You know, if you're going to be that way, I'm not going to trust you. You know, the people I do trust are out south of Kelmer, more or less, and one's in the ground. Sad thing about that. I loved him very much. He was my favorite grandfather. My other grandfather, I didn't care too much about. He was kind of a dick anyways. My mother, I love. My family, I love. If you can admit that you love something and care for them and watch after them and make sure that they're not being abused, you're a good person. But you know what? Just, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with the crap that's being pulled or was pulled on me. You know what? I admit my wrongs as a person. It takes a bigger person to admit their wrongs than a shallow person to not do so. If you can admit your wrongs, admit that you're an evil person at times, you're a stronger person. This beard, yeah, I'm looking at possibly getting it to the length I want it, and hopefully get the size to the length I want it and not trim it. Just make it look nice. Get my hair out to where I wanted it before my wreck, because, well, that's just different thing. But my family, if you try and go after my family or go after my horse, my guns, my knives, or my dog, or my truck, or any transportation I have, I will have an issue with you. My hats have served me to a purpose. They're headgear. They have protected me from weather elements. They've kept me they've kept me out of financial areas where I shouldn't have been. And I've actually had a couple hats that put me in wrecks. But I'm rambling at this stage. Drunk and rambling. I might make the video about that. But the thing is, trust your family to an extent. Don't trust the law, because they're not there for you too much. I get that one neighbor's finally gone. One neighbor's going to move. All of them's going to split to the wind pretty soon, because I don't stand up. I stood up to them and told them what I thought. I don't bow down to no man. If you can put sass back to me, I respect you. If you don't, and you disrespect me about it, or you try and sass me and then put disrespect in the same sass, you are disrespectful and I won't like you. You gotta know how to sass me just right. I have bartenders that sass me at the right time, and I just take it and say, okay, you know what? You're a good person. I feel sorry for you for working for $2 an hour, because it sucks. I've been in that kind of position before, working as a cook. Not for $2 an hour, but almost damn near, felt like. And working sometimes work for 5 hours. You feel like you've worked a 12-hour shift. It's just mentally exhausting to work shifts. You know, the YouTube thing, I can sit back, relax just a little bit where I'm not having too much of an issue, but it also would help to have some money. So therefore, I'm not having to suffer too much with financials and other things like that. But I trust my family. If you're part of my family and you know it, and you're watching this video, I care enough about you to tell you I love you. And if you're on my family not liked list, yeah, you know what? I don't really care anymore. Just straight up. I know you don't like me. You never have. You just made a front about making my life good so you look good. You know what? You're shallow and shady and all the other crap that can be put on this world. I don't trust you. There's no reason to trust somebody like that. If you're going to be shallow, I don't trust you. That's all I got to say. I'm Crow Killer. You know what to do. If you like my channel and you want more content like this in depth, I will actually, if you give me a Facebook address, I will send you a message through Facebook on a different channel. So yeah, I'm Crow Killer, and have a good one.